What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Chicago Auto Pros Detailing Vlogs. Just getting started here. Guys actually came in a little bit early on this Dodge Ram Power Wagon. A little bit of a confusion with what it was getting, the surface was getting. We got a little bit of a mix-up. The Dodge Ram, yeah, it's supposed to be coated in Crystal Serum Light. So we coated it this morning with Crystal Serum Light. That one's going out today. Lots of cars in the shop. Ford Mustang GT has to get finished polish out. They're putting Crystal Serum Ultra on it. The GL 450 Mercedes that they're working on, this is a full correction detail. They already did the interior yesterday, and they're gonna be doing the exterior polishing and compounding, and that one should be out of there today. The Ford RS is in queue for paint protection film. We're gonna do some paint touch-up on the front end there. They're almost done with this F250, and then it's gonna get some detail work to it. Full wrap on the Dodge Demon. GL 400, they finished up that front end paint protection film yesterday. That one's gonna start getting polished and out of here today. GT 350, they just have to trim the mirrors. That one's going out today. We just put together our brand new 4-post lift. We're gonna do a feature video on this one, so check it out. We'll put a link up top for you. Brand new 4-post lift, which is really nice for the guys when they're working on paint protection film. They don't have to lay on the ground or be uncomfortable or lean over everything. They can just put the car on there and work wherever they need to at a comfortable position. Ryan's finishing up on the Tesla Model 3 Chrome Delete. How's it looking?
It's all done, actually.
Sweet. We still have to do window tint to this one.
Yes, sir.
So they'll get started on this morning doing window tint on that one. Show you some afters of that. .1996 C4 Corvette in the shop. This one's getting a full correction detail. This one opted up for the upgrade. We're gonna do a paint sealant instead of just the spray wax on it. It's also gonna get Dr. Beasley's fabric protectant on this convertible top to keep that looking nice and fresh and clean.
The C4 Corvette was produced from 1984 to 1996, making this Corvette one of the last C4s ever produced. It was quite a change from the swooping curves of the C3 generation. It was built on a completely new chassis and had a much sleeker and modern look to it. The 4th generation Vette also brought back the convertible top.
Ooh, who's that pretty girl over there? It's Will. Hey, buddy.
What's up, man?
How you doing? Good to see you.
Thanks
for coming out.
No problem.
How's it going? Dirty? Dog hair? Dodge Dart in just for a signature interior. It has a bunch of dog hair. I think some dogs are living in it. Doing a quick pre-detail inspection on this Tesla Model S. Gonna get some film on the front. He's gonna do a ceramic coating, but we can't see what the paint looks like because it's so dirty.
Hi everyone, my name is Jason. This is my second Tesla here at Chicago Auto Pros, working with Jason and crew. Doing some research on Tesla when I bought my first one back in 2014. I learned the paint was very soft. It was very sensitive and very fragile. Looked up Auto Pros online, came highly recommended, came in and met with Jason, walked me through a whole slew of options of what to do. Saw a few Teslas in here as well, so kind of knew I was at the right spot. Just purchased this a few months ago. Already did the window tint, and now we're coming in to do more of the protection and the correction piece of it. I think we've looked at Modesta, we've looked at the GTECH, kind of compared the options of what we want to do, and really just want to come back to make sure we get that deep shine, that long-lasting glow on the car, easier to wash. Really excited to kind of work with Jason again in the team on doing this.
Paint doesn't look too bad, but we got a lot of these yellow dots, which is iron particles from the brake system, which have fallen on the surface of the paint and then rusted. These kind of particles embed themselves onto the surface of the paint, called above surface contaminants. And it's not, a lot of people think that their car's rusting out, but it's not actually. It's just those particles that are sitting on top that have rusted. We'll use Iron X and a clay bar to remove those particles before we do any type of coating or protection options on this one. So we're just inspecting the paint right now just to determine how much prep work we need to do before we actually put the film and the coating on. And this one looks pretty good actually. There's not a whole lot of swirling, not a whole lot of scratches. You got a couple of scuffs down here, looks like shoe scuffs. Those are easily removable. Just a lot of kind of stuff stuck to the paint.
My name's Tim, came here to Chicago Auto Pros with my 2014 GL 450. It's actually my wife's car, and I got a 2-year-old little boy that dunks his milk and splashes it all over the leather seats, and brought it over here. Got an awesome detail. The guys took really good care of me here, so really thrilled to have it back. It's shiny, it looks different. You could tell that, you know, the whole top almost had like a yellowish color when I brought it in, and it's bright white now. It looks great.
All right, so we got the C4 Corvette here, getting a signature interior detail. It'll be getting a paint correction later, but the problem we're having with this thing is it's just really dirty from having so much time to top off and just not being clean. There's dust settled into the carpets, dust settled into all the crevices. It smells a little musty from all the dust. And there's so many leaves and grass and all the stuff from the outdoors trapped underneath the seat as well. So we're trying to get all that stuff out of there. Take a little extra time, but we'll get it done.
Tesla Model 3s aren't that cool looking in the first place, so doing a blackout, black wheels, black chrome, and window tint makes it look so much better.
We find out a lot of rock chips in this car, either under the BBM. The owner decided to go for it, so we're doing some touch up with the Dr. Color chip. So we'll put some touch up on it. It's way like a 5 minute, pretty much like a 5 minutes, a few minutes. Then dry a little bit and we'll start wipe it off. now we're gonna wait a few minutes. The previous job and this one under the PPF, because it was like a partial PPF on it. It was rock chips under, so they put it under on top of it. They didn't do a touch-up, so.
Edgar finished up on the Focus RS. We did some touch up on the front end there. So we're gonna pull that into the film room and they're gonna do a full front end clip in paint protection film.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Andrew, hey, what's up? Hey.
Everybody's at lunch, so they're making me wash a car. Gonna jump on the Corvette with the guys. We're a little bit behind, customers here waiting. We gotta finish polishing this and we gotta do the convertible top. So we're gonna do the Dr. Beasley's fabric protection on the convertible top here. I'm gonna clean it off real nice before we do that. All right, so we're applying the Dr. Beasley's fabric protectant. Normally I'd like to cover the entire car and then spray it, then wipe it in, but they're still working on the car. So this will work just as well. It's gonna use a little more product than we'd like to, because we gotta soak the towel first and then rub it into the fabric here. This is gonna help with UV protection. It's gonna make it hydrophobic, so the water's not gonna leak into the top and sit in there, which can end up molding if it's too wet for too long. Say you put it into a damp area. So this will help guard that fabric from all that stuff, especially the UV. This is sitting outside, it'll fade and start to wear and deteriorate really fast.
Are you just doing that stripe?
Yeah.
Or are you doing the full front end?
No, we already did the whole front end. Yeah, we're just covering, we just redid the stripes because the dealer put the license plate on and he drilled through the bumper and he drilled through the vinyl. So then we replaced the vinyl and we're trying to cover the holes that they made. And then we're gonna put PPF over the stripe to protect the stripes. I mean, it's less visible now. You can still tell that it's there, but at least now you don't have a big ass hole.
That sounds better, right?
Oh, that sounds way better.
There's an adjustment on the front here for how much hydraulic fluid it gets. So
Oh, okay.
I just put that in. Did that work back there?
Yeah, that one fell in.
I'm gonna set it down just a little bit.
Dude, I was surprised by these.
Yeah, these are really nice, aren't they?
These are super nice. They're super nice. And they weigh like 5 pounds. They're weighted for 15,000. That's crazy.
1,500.
1,500? Oh, I thought it was 15,000. Never mind, I'm not impressed anymore.
You want me to put it back down?
No, right there's perfect. Actually, yeah. I gotta work on this mirror.
We're done. The show's over. Go home. On the next episode,